reason why so many people participated and got so far and really 5x, 10x what they thought they could do is because they played offense with this challenge. Most of us play defense all year round. We fill our calendars up with appointments, work meetings, other people's weddings, conferences, and we have very little time to do what we just did. And at the end of the day, we all share one thing in common. We want to feel accomplished. And the real victory here, I don't care where you are in your journey, is what feels so good is the feeling of accomplishment.
All right, so let's talk about the Calendar Club. What is the Calendar Club, you ask? All right, so the Calendar Club is basically you run the number of miles for the day of the month. The first of the month, you run 1 mile. The 5th of the month, 5 miles. The last day, the 30th of the month, you run 30 miles.
And it just shows that we have such a huge reserve tank. We just don't always access it. We don't always know how to tap into it. In business, in adventure, even with our kids and pushing our kids or our relationships.
All in all, for this past April 2020, that's 465 miles in the month of April. My buddy Wes, he's the one that found out about this on Instagram through this athlete named Colin O'Brady, who is a badass. He solo trekked through Antarctica carrying a sled, so he was unsupported. But anyways, he was leading this challenge, and so I jumped on with Wes when he asked me to do it.
You know, whatever it is, but you have learned, you have grown, you have reset your level of grit, that threshold, and the time is now to seize upon that and have the exponentially growing forward. Every single person has proven in here that you have a growth mindset. And what that is you said, I don't know how I'm gonna get to the end of 30 days, but I'm gonna run the first mile, and then on day 2, I'm gonna figure out how to run the second mile, and on day 3, the third mile. We heard from Miguel at the beginning. He barely ran at all. He ran every single mile because he figured it out every single day. He allowed himself to grow and evolve and change. The second thing I wanna say is, you are the story you tell yourself. I've said this many times this month, but you are the story you tell yourself. And who are you now? You are a finisher of the Calendar Club. You are a participant in the Calendar Club. You are somebody that is willing to raise their hand and say, I can grow. When I take on challenges, when I push my mind, my body, my soul far, that's how I grow. And look at the ripple effect that has had, not on just yourself, but on your community. You are that story, so keep telling yourself that story. Keep telling yourself, I am strong, I am capable. Whatever it is you can do, you've proven that now. No one can ever take that away from you, like Jesse said.
To see what it's like to have a big goal, and whether it's a business goal or this kind of goal, endurance goal, physical goal, and see what it's like to go through the journey. And the journey takes twists and turns, ups and downs, good and bad. But if you stick through it and you chop the elephant into smaller elephants, you get to the finish line because everything ends.
It's just a matter of feet now before I hit 30 miles. I don't know when that exact moment's gonna be, but the last I checked on my GPS, it says 29.9 miles, so I assume I've done it by now. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna still run just to make sure I do hit that 30. And still gotta meet my wife in the parking lot somewhere. But holy crap, man. I did it, 30 miles, completed completed the Calendar Club.
Nobody can take it away from you. And it's something that goes on your life resume. No one can take it away from you. And it's something that you can keep in your head forever and tap into that reserve tank. And it seems like people took a baseline of here from those that never ran 5 miles to completing a marathon, multiple marathons. We reset the bar. And hopefully that's the one thing that I love about this is every time you complete or go through this journey, you take your grit bar and you raise it. So hats off, visors off to everybody that participated. And I hope that you continue with the journey of self-improvement, challenges, pushing yourself and seeing what your limits are in all areas of your life.
challenge, April 2020. Rocked it. Fucking sore, but it doesn't matter. Actually, the pain feels good right now. I'm just soaking in the pain. Feels nice. Congrats to all the other people in the calendar club who completed this. Y'all are inspiring. You kept me moving the entire time. Colin, the fearless leader, was such a great motivation along the way, providing us with some awesome content. Great guests on the IG Live. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm definitely past 30 miles now. Whew. Could just keep going. Just keep going forever and ever and ever and ever.